Hello. It's been a while since we've talked, probably more than a month. Nancy and I are still settling into our new home in Green Valley, Arizona. It's a beautiful time of year here. It's the monsoon season. They talk about the desert being a dry heat. Well, in July and August, it's not exactly a dry heat. Almost every day, the thunderstorms gather in the afternoon and swirl around the mountains that surround us, and often will just come right over us and dump some rain. This is the time of year when the desert renews itself. There's rain going on somewhere in this 20-mile radius almost every day. Sometimes it can be so heavy that you get a flash flood warning and have to kind of stay off the roads for a little bit as the water may come roaring down through the gullies. It's a lovely time of year and we still love being here. I haven't been in touch for a while because I've been working on consolidating what it is I do. I've been working on developing a series of mini lectures on the chapters of the Tao Te Ching. I'm creating a 7 or 8 minute video for each one of the 81 chapters, a video that reflects my current feelings and understandings as I walk through the Tao. When this project is finished, probably in a couple of months, I'll work on a way to share it with you. I'm also gently developing another webinar for Saging International that will be presented in February of 2023. This will be on the subject of activism and the Tao. Beyond these two projects, my focus is almost entirely on individual guidance. I'm at a time in my life when integration, wholeness, healing, and compassion are my primary concerns. Not just for myself, but for wherever in the world my companionship and my input might prove helpful. I'm reminded daily that these qualities are essential, even urgent within human culture on this planet. We cannot continue to distract ourselves, mesmerize ourselves, delude ourselves into the fantasy that society can continue to grind out the bread and circuses that keep the machinery going. My primary desire right now is to be of personal guidance, personal integration, personal healing in one-on-one relationships. If you've been consciously or subconsciously wanting to connect with someone who is on this path, a path of universal spirituality, of spiritual integration, of healing and compassion, whatever your religious tradition, I invite you to stop waiting, stop distracting, and consider taking a small step of exploration with me. We may connect on a deep level or we may not, and that's fine. You never know what is going to be helpful at any given point in your life. That's not the issue. The issues are, how much time do we have left? What is essential in this time? What are we doing here? Where am I going? These are not questions for one's spare time. These are not things to be considered when everything else is put in place, when all the distractions have been distracted and all the pathways of ordinary culture have been walked in a particular day. These issues are essential. How much time do we have left? What am I doing here? Where am I going? I'd like to invite you to consider connecting and working together with me for a one-time conversation or for a regular weekly or monthly time of sharing and guidance, depending on what it seems our work together might be. I want to stress the importance of this invitation. Not necessarily to connect with me, although that's what I'm inviting, but to connect somewhere and work on integration, wholeness, healing, compassion on your spiritual path, because there's nothing more important. Let the daily work become the side work. Let the hours you have to spend in one pursuit or another become ancillary to the only primary issue in your life. How much time is left? What's essential? What am I doing here? Where am I going? This is my invitation to you. You can find a way of connecting with me on my website, williammartin.org, and follow the links to what I do, spiritual integration, spiritual guidance. This is what I do. This is why I'm here. It's nice to see you. I hope we might connect in some way in the coming weeks and months. Blessings.